One of only 3 to open a season with a 30-point, 20-rebound game.
Here he goes. The kick to Durant. Misses a 3. The 3 from Curry. And he buries his first look.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
Here's Drummond. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Boy, the thing you notice with Drummond is the consistency with which he dominates the paint.
There's no doubt, because his impressive streak of double-doubles really captures what he does night by night, season by season. He just never takes his foot off the gas in terms of crashing the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Irving. The kick to Durant. Second chance shot. The rebound by the Nets.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Simmons. Oh!
Kevin Durant.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
At the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown from Brooklyn.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Harris. Outside Durant. Now here's Curry. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. 1:46 left in the first quarter. That one's good for 2.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Aldridge. And it's going to be a goaltending call here. So they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Nets with a lead. Here's Simmons over Aldridge. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Inside. Aldridge. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Aldridge has got 6.
Boy, the two-man game ignited by Joe Harris. You have to respect his shot, and that makes him a threat as a passer.
type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Next ball. Substitution.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Brooklyn.
Making substitutions here.
That team. Make some noise, fans.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Thomas. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now here's Irving. The 3 from Curry. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. Hunting for up. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Claxton. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Brooklyn trailing. To the middle. Down low. Here's Drummond. Claxton with a rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the wing on the left. For 3, Dragic. He shoots again. Another shot. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent. Watch out below. The flying Australian, Ben Simmons, cleared for takeoff.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Simmons. Here's Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
The shot's good. Simmons has got 13 points.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside for Irving. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons. Using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. And Claxton gets the bucket. He's got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Durant on the attack. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 3.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
His first foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Curry. Pass to Durant. Left side Simmons. The shot comes out. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
His first foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
1:14 left in the first half of this one. And it's Irving off the drive. Claxton can't get it to go. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now, how about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton.
That free throw no good.
And at the line.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Timeout.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
He's off on the second. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
It's just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 12.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's Claxton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's Aldridge. Uses the glass on the layup.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Harris on the wing. To the inside. Durant. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 18.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Aldridge misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Durant inside. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Nets ball.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Durant. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
And Irving gets it to go.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Simmons. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Last 2 minutes of the
Three is up.
third quarter.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Here's Drummond. And it's rejected.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Harris on the wing. Offline with a 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Harris's shot is good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Here's Irving. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 7.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Aldridge. Over Drummond. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad. Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Free throw is good from Durant.
I think Kevin Durant prides himself on doing everything at an elite level. And really, think about how he's improved his defense in the prime of his career.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
It's good.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Griffin's shot is off.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Nice move. And he gets the bucket. Durant's got 12 now in this quarter.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Back to Drummond. And stolen by Simmons. Inside. Oh, Durant with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
You want it and you got it.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did. Him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew. Sticking moving, 14 in my pop hands. Hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line. Stuck a mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and a lobster is butterfly. Stuck a mile, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, I was born in Kings County beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father was I'm still trying to measure up to the worldly design. I'm in the world of a bind, like how worldly am I? To understand the corner store and the world it defines. But comfy in Carnegie Hall like my world wasn't died. A world of Broadway and a world of supplies. On the Live 96 case and write a thesis on what you're seeing, how the stories that they sing when.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Drummond with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. And that one's good. Drummond.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Simmons pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Simmons. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. And Drummond throws it down.
That's his first
Some real tenacity from Drummond there. Battles through the foul for the and one play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
with the assist.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Irving. The kick out to Aldridge. Irving drives in. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Hands it from downtown.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And they double up James. Irving attacking. Pass to Love.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Outside, KD. This one for three. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Kyrie Irving.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. The kick out to Irving. A 3-ball. Rebound Love. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Shumpert in the corner. To the middle. And the dunk by Love.
Easy does it there for Love. That was
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Pass to Love. And no good. Nice D from Aldridge. Nets leading by 7. Irving attacking. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Driving in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
Taking 2.
Both free throws good from James. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 7. Irving looking for an opening. Outside Aldridge. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Drummond's got 7 points in the game.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfect.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Now here's Durant. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And on the way from Irving for 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. Good D by LeBron.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Thompson nails both of them. Stolen by Thompson. Over Claxton. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup. Love's got his second basket.
And you are going to pay every time you don't box out Love. He has a real nose for coming up with those offensive putbacks.
Nicholas Claxton.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that grade with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Nets out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Curry looking around.
That'll be a backcourt violation.
Beware of the emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played.